right, let me get all of these good things out and we will get started. Y'all give me 1 second. Okay, it's not on here, so I can't put it on here. Let me see. Y'all give me just a second here. I'm copying, I want to paste it here. Okay, I want to post it. Okay, hold on. Let me, okay, there we go. Now, let me go live here. Okay, now. Okay, give me a moment. Why is it not showing here? Okay, give me a moment. Okay, I want to make sure we're good. Put this on Facebook. Okay, now let me put this in StreamYard. Paste here. Okay, now I can get it out. Okay, so okay, now let me go. I make sure I get all the communication now before I start talking because I don't want everybody to be like, "You didn't send me the link." Okay, share, copy. Okay, here you go. I'm gonna drop that link to you because you said you wanted to come on. So come on up. Uh, I'm dropping the link to certain people so they'll know that I am live. It's one more person I want to get it out to. Why is it doing that? Come on, give me a break. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. I think I found it. Okay. Okay, I think that's everybody now. So now we're waiting for people to come on up. What's up, D? What's up? Hey, come on up. Come on up. I'm passing it out right now to everybody so they can come on out and understand what I'm finna talk about. Okay, let me put that right there. Let's fix the camera over here because it's showing one side when it should be showing something else. So let's go ahead and fix that. I forgot how to even fix this thing. I'm live on both of my platforms. Okay, did I get it out to everybody? I got it to you. I got it to you. I got it to you. Let me see. Did I get it out to everybody I need to get it out to? Okay, I got it out to everybody I need to get it out to. We're going to talk about it. I'm on live on both of my platforms. I'm live on my YouTube channel. I'm live on my Facebook. And today, we're going to talk about something that's very important. We're going to, if you want to join me, come on my YouTube channel. You can join the live. There's already a button that you can click. Matter of fact, I will share that button with you so you can join the live. I'm going to pin it. There you go. Let me see if I can copy it. Can I copy that link? Yeah, I can copy it right here. Okay, let's copy that. Let's put that in the comments. Bam. If you want to join the live, it is in the comments. So let me share that with you right now. If you would like to join this live, come on up and you can definitely join the live. There it is. If you want to join the live. Okay, now let's get on today's topic. I was out to eat today and I was just thinking about some various topics and the events that has happened over the years. And how do I put this? There are things that has happened in this year's time that has made me consider pushing the reset button. And what do I mean when I say push the reset button? We all have had that moment in our life where we want to push that reset button and get a redo. But as you know in life, you don't get any redos in life. You just don't get any you don't get that in life. You don't get no redos. It doesn't happen. It doesn't even exist. So why do we all want a redo? Now, I'm gonna say, hold on, I've got somebody that want to join. Welcome to the live. Can you hear me? I guess you gotta fix his mic, but we're gonna talk about pushing the reset button. I was talking to a young man at Walgreens. He was 22 years old. And I said, if I could do it all over again, he has no kids, but he wants kids. And I told him, it's cute when your child 1, 2, 3, 4. It's cute when they 1, 2, 3, 4. But when they get about that 5, 6 age where they can talk and have a smart mouth and things start to happen, well, we're living in a time to where you have to gentle parent. You can't yell at your kid, you can't curse your kid, you can't do this, you can't say that, can't do this, you can't do that. My mama, my mama used to hit me with whatever she had in her hand, a Hot Wheel track, whatever it is, I got hit with it. And it was not gentle parenting. And I didn't think about calling the CPS on my parents. You got these kids nowadays. We're living in a time to where you can't say this and you can't do that. I can't say this and you can't do that. We live in a time where you can't do. So the question is, if you can do it all over again, if you can live your life over again and push that button one time, $1 million, they can give you no, take that back. They can give you $5 million, or you can get a redo in your life. Which one would you push? For me, I'm gonna push. They can keep the money because, to be honest, I wanted to be a lawyer originally when I was in high school. I wanted to be a lawyer, so I'm gonna push the reset button for me. I'm gonna push the reset button for two reasons. We
Yo,
all
yo.
go. Okay, we can hear you now.
I'm listening. Go ahead, continue.
We all say we want kids when we was younger. We was in middle school. I can't wait till we have kids, and I can't wait till I get older. But we don't know what we're talking about until we actually have. I'm gonna ask this question to everybody that's watching this video. How many of us actually said, and I'm gonna have a baby at this time and at this moment? Nobody actually plans their pregnancy. Now, this is gonna sound a little racy. It's gonna sound a little racy, but it's not racy. But white folks plan to have their kids at a certain time, and they actually think these things out. Us as black folks, let's keep it real. Most of us don't plan to have kids the way we've had kids. We've either had kids by alcohol, having a good time, or we just didn't choose to wear protection. And we chose what we chose, and we got what we got. Most of us got what we got out of either love or just enjoying the moment. Enjoying the moment. I'm gonna say 90% of us had kids out of the moment
Oh,
when we was doing what we was doing.
not trying. Okay, for one, yeah. I mean, it goes by your upbringing, so you just can't say white folks because black folks. Some do that, but majority of blacks, we wasn't raised like that. So, like you say, you having fun, you having a moment, unprotected sex, or people trust people. You know, no matter how you raise your kid, and you know from a man perspective, you can manipulate. Excuse me, you can manipulate a woman to do what you want her to do, and a woman can manipulate a man. Cause right now, if you meet a woman you like her, she like you. Oh, you don't have to wear no rubber. Now you got a chance of getting her pregnant. You got a chance of catching the disease, or you can put a rubber on and be like, nah, I'd rather wear it. Because you hear people say, oh, no, I'm allergic to rubbers. I'm allergic to lace. It's a lie.
How
And
many of us, but I'm gonna ask you this question: how many of us actually took the rubber off, or how many times the rubber
I
have
mean,
slipped off? The condom has
everybody,
been slipped off by accident. Now, women, now you got women who will claim that you took that rubber off on purpose, but that's not true all the time.
I
That
mean,
ain't
that's the
always the
point. Well, y'all look at that's on both of y'all, but it's mostly on the man to check and make sure that rubber ain't come off.
Let's see.
Because
You see, you saying something. I'm not calling you no woman. I'm saying, but you saying things that women say to us, and that's not
no, I'm
always.
just
That's not
speaking in
always true.
general. Do you
Do what?
call? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, somebody got. Yeah, I'm just saying. Okay, if you on top, if a man on top, no matter what, we're really no matter what position, but if you want to use the two main positions that black men use or men in general, you got from the back and you got missionary with on top. You got to make sure that condom ain't off because it's not only you worrying about her safety of getting pregnant, but you worrying about your safety. Because right now you meet a fine girl, you think she bad, all this and all that, and she got HIV. She ain't gonna tell you, but you gonna have that rub on. Oh man, I'm gonna take this rub off. It feel too good. Now you got HIV. That's why I say you are in control, just like the woman. It go both ways. That's why I say if the woman feel like it feel too good. Let me check and see if he took this rub off. Cause she don't know if you got no disease or not either. Or she don't want to get pregnant. And then you already know if you don't have a rub on, that famous word that they always give us. then we fall. So baby, go ahead and let me. And you know that's that famous word, and all stupid asses do it. Right or wrong.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Thank you. So,
But see,
I mean, when you do that, you got a 50-50 chance because you already fucking with no rubber. Really, so you already gonna either have a chance of catching the disease, getting pregnant, or you might come out of there a clean slate.
but that's brings me back to my original point of making this live. How many of us can say we can go back and push that reset button one good
I mean,
time?
everybody would. I would think 95%, 97% of everybody would probably do a reset because everybody not where they wanted to be. Like, I wanted to be a veterinarian. Look where I'm at. I'm nothing doing that. I didn't go to college for that. I went to college for mass communication. That's in TV, broadcasting, that stuff I don't even like to do because I don't like to be in the spotlight. I like to play the background. So that's why I say everybody would press the reset button. But if you have kids or a woman you've been with for a while, would you still have that woman? Would you still have them kids? Would they be for somebody else? Would it be worse of
Well,
what you're
well,
going
well
through now?
let's look at it. Let's go all the way back to middle school. How many of us actually said with their friends and like one girl you was talking to, man, I can't wait to have a family with you. You gonna have my baby someday, and we actually some kind of way stood on that, and it actually happened. You didn't really think about it, but
Yeah,
it
but that was
actually
that
happened.
was the morals back then because the world changed. You gotta understand how the world changed. Everything is fast paced. You got that. You got your boy. Get that head. Get that bread and leave. Ain't nobody trying to stay. And a lot of people not trying to be married. You got people that are married that don't want to be married no more, and stuff like that. You because the way the world is, they feel like they can leave. It's easy to get your spousal support. It's easy to get child support, and people going about their business. And it go both ways, not just male and female, but it could be majority female, but it go both ways.
I'm gonna say that I've heard females say this. I've heard plenty of females. Matter of fact, every female that I have ever met, they can tell you whether they was gonna have sex with you the day that they met you. They gonna tell whether they was gonna give it to you or not. They know when they first see you whether they gonna give it to you or not. Now, if
Yeah,
I'm wrong, I
but
would
that's
love for a female to jump on this panel and tell me different.
that's true. A lot of females will tell you that. But as us males, our horn dog selves, we don't give a damn because we are. You got to look at what you're attracted to. If you're an ass man, anybody with ass, you gonna fuck. Fat ass, the fatter the ass, you gonna want to have sex with. If you're a breast person, anybody with big breasts, you gonna have sex with them because you want the breast. I mean, you got to go for what you're looking for. Now, if you're all around or you a cute face person, you might not have no butt, you might not have no breasts. You just might have a cute face, and you gonna fuck. A woman might, women do it too. They might fuck a dude because he got muscles. They might fuck a dude in high school or college because he's an athlete and they think he's going somewhere. They might fuck a dope dealer because he got money and a nice car, or a dude that always has money. Everybody got their preference.
Well, that's
But
why I keep saying if we all can go back and push that. And I, I'm like, I love my kid. Don't get me twisted. Don't I love my daughter with all my heart and my soul. I do. Don't get me wrong. But I think if we all have a chance in reality to push that reset button, would we push that? Would we push that
okay, so
button?
I'm
See
like,
where your life would have ended up. Like for you, if you didn't have both your, I know you love your daughter just as much as I love mine. If you could push that reset button, can you actually say you would have had both of your kids now, or would you say you would have had both of your kids later? That's a hard question.
I would have had like 3 or 4 kids by now. I had one miscarriage, and I might have had another one because I was really nilly. I didn't use rubbers and
You breaking up.
yeah. Somebody had called me, my bad. That's
Yeah,
why I say, bro, I would have more kids now than I would have had then because I would have been while I was wilding out. Yeah, I would have started earlier what I was doing, yeah, because I'm picky. I'm not the best looking person, but I'm picky. I don't have sex with anybody just because they had a fat butt, pretty face, and cute smile. I genuinely I gotta really get to know you and be attracted to you. Like I told you before when we talked, the way I look at women, if I can't see myself being with you, being married to you, or having a child with you, I won't have sex with you. I don't give a damn if you're the baddest female in the world because at the end of the day, people make mistakes. If I can have a baby with you, that means I know you're gonna be a good mother. If I can, if I can be find myself with you or marrying you, I know you can be somebody. You're something. Now you got females that and males that go both ways that ain't gonna mean nothing. They just gonna sell dope in and out of jail all their life and cheat on you and do that. But you still got females that give them that opportunity because of how they look or they see money. So you wonder why they got 7, 8, 9 kids around here and why they keep always in a relationship and you're not because people genuinely love different. People genuinely have different morals in their life. That's why I say just like white people. White people buy policies. They parents die, they get a $1 million policy to start a new life. Us blacks, we don't have a policy for nobody. So like right now, if this man say I don't have no policy, I die tomorrow. My kids ain't getting shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get
But
it.
but if I have a policy and I die, my kids will have enough money to bury me. Plus, they have a little change in their pocket or more change because that's what I did. That's why I say white people. That's what it ain't just white. They got blacks do it too, but that you learn from white. That's what they do. Whites keep generation wealth. They buy policies on themselves. So if something happen, their family ain't gotta go make a fund GoFundMe or they ain't gotta sell dinner plates to go bury their person. But we do that because we don't care. We try to save every money we got, party with the money we got, and we don't look at the moral.
Most of
That's
them
what
don't even have a life insurance policy, let alone
that's
a
what I'm saying. Yeah.
very policy. But that's
But I
why it
mean,
goes
life
back to
insurance and all that together with it. That's why I say we don't think. We think for the moment. We us as African American, we think for the moment, bro. We don't think for longevity. Once a white person or Caucasian or Asian or some person have their child, they know their woman pregnant, they're gonna get a policy on themselves. Their policy start the day they do it. So as your child get older, it's growing. And then as you make money, you put more in there or you increase it. And boom, something happened to you, your kids got it. But we don't do that.
no, we really don't.
Yeah, that's why I say even if you hit a reset button and go back, like right now, not to be in your business, I'll put it out. If you go back and hit a reset button, would you have had sex with the same people you had last time? And I ain't talking about baby mamas. I'm talking about straight girls. The
Outside
girl.
of them, I probably would have had kids outside. If that's
No,
the case,
I
I
ain't talking
probably
about having kids. I'm just pure talking about actually having sex. The people you ever had sex with, would you think you would have still had sex with them if you would have restarted your
no,
life
knowing what
on?
I know now, no, some of them no. Some of them I would say
But how
no.
could? But you really can't say that because you say you in middle school. It's a fine girl. She gave you opportunity, and you had sex. You gonna turn it down?
No, because you young and and we were young and dumb
That's
at
what
the
I'm
time.
saying. So either if you have a reset, you still might go back and do some of the same thing. But since you know what you know now, if you can go back with the knowledge you know now, see that you gotta add that to it too. Even if you do a reset, you gotta go back with the knowledge you know now. You would change the way you do shit. But if you just do a complete reset and go back, your life gonna be totally different again. But it might not go the way you still wanted to go. Like I might have wanted, like I said, wanted to be a veterinarian, but I can go back. Me not knowing that, I'm end up doing the same shit. Might be worse, might be better than what it is now. But you just can't say you're gonna stay on the same path because that same girl come around, you gonna want to have sex with her again. The same person you put a child in, it possibly might be the same one at that time. It's just
Well,
di-
it,
different
it's just like
ways.
it's just like I was talking to the young man at the store at I think Walgreens. He's 22. He was like, "Man, I want kids, I'm like, nothing. Don't you know you don't? I said, you saying that because you young and it's cute when they babies. It's real cute when they babies. Cool. All that's cool. But when they start to get a little bit more older, you gonna think about that. Like, you're not saying we regret our kids. Don't. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is to
But you got,
go through the things that we go through with
but
our kids.
you gotta understand that part of life. Life gotta keep going. Somebody gotta reproduce. Everybody here, you remember back in the day, everybody wanted to get married. Remember that was a goal. Girls used to make you give them promise rings. Remember stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like you used to make paper rings for girls back in the day. You know, they don't. Women don't do that. Well, I ain't gonna just say women. Let me rephrase. People don't.
We don't live in that generation of
That's
female
what I'm saying. We don't.
even want to do that anymore.
But it's not just females though. It's the whole generation, bro. Everything fast paced. Look at music. Songs used to be 3-4 minutes a song. We getting a 1-2 minute song nowadays. By the time we get in the good groove of the song, it's over with.
The song already over with.
Now we gotta replay it again. You remember back in the day, they used to have a breakdown in the middle of the music video, in the middle of the song, do another song, then go back to the song. They don't do that no more.
Nope.
That's why I say everything is short paced, so you can't just blame it on women. It's everything.
Well, no,
But
not
you gotta,
just that. Not just that. People's attention spans are very short. It ain't like we used to grow up and our attention span was able to watch a 4-5 minute song and actually enjoy it.
yeah, but because people will watch it. You gotta look at NBA Young people sit there and watch videos that they want to watch, but it's so much shit popping up.
It's just fair to say people do what they want to do. Let's just call it spade. People do what they want.
Yeah, they do.
But people do what they want to do.
Like right now, you a DJ. Any new DJ video come out on something to help you?
You froze.
But any new DJ video come out, bro? Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Somebody called me. Yeah, any new DJ video come out on the equipment that you got, and it's something you might not know of right now, you gonna watch that whole video so you can get it, right or wrong.
Yeah, for sure. Even when they got different scratches or different, I tweak my own stuff. But yeah, when they come out,
because that's what you want to watch. But if you're looking at something like drawing, that might not be your thing. You might glimpse at it, but you're not gonna watch the whole video, or you're gonna fast forward to the end to see what it look like. I mean, that's why I said you got a preference now, but it's so much shit coming out every day. Like right now, you learn something about the DJ equipment today. Tomorrow it's another video about DJ shit. Now you gotta learn that shit. Like I say, that's why I say everything. It's so much shit. 'Cause we got YouTube, we got Instagram, we got Facebook. You can post what you want. You remember back then we ain't see all the stuff we had because you couldn't see it. Everybody didn't have the camera phones to record videos and stuff.
These kids got it better than what we had it whenever we grew up. They got their whole world, their fingertips. They can go viral. They can get paid for going viral. We didn't have all that growing up.
Yeah, I mean,
again, I say I push that reset button. Hey, if they had that when we was coming up, a lot of us probably we'd probably be rich.
Yeah, but like I say, if you put a reset button, you gotta go all the way back. So you gotta go back to the time we started. That's why I say if you're gonna say that, that's why I say you gotta say push the reset button and go back out and keep the knowledge that we know now to today. Like we time travelers damn near. Like we already know what's gonna be coming forward, but we gotta fix our life and do it different. Cause if you just go back and you don't know anything, you're gonna make the same mistake somewhat. You ain't gonna go back and too much change anything. Cause that same pretty girl come around, you gonna have sex with, you gonna take that rub off. The same dude wanna fight you, you gonna fight him. The same person that put the alcohol bottle to your lips or gave you some drugs to you, some marijuana to smoke, you gonna smoke it. Cause that's who you hang with.
I was leaning more on the side about having kids and being parents. If we all could push that button again, would we do it? That's what I was really on the subject of.
Yeah, I mean, but you got to look at the era. I mean, you got to look at everybody ain't blessed to have kids, so you have a child, you blessed. I mean,
if it's all fairness, I had a child when I was in high school, but the girl had a miscarriage. I don't never talk about it, but I did have a female had a miscarriage, and we was messing around deep. We was messing around pretty damn deep, and she told me that it kind of crushed me. And then I didn't want to have any more kids after that because I just started every time I do something,
but now you gotta look at it too. Maybe that was God opportunity telling you y'all wasn't ready for that child. Do you think when that person told you they would had a miscarriage or they was pregnant, do you think you was ready to take care of a child then?
I was very immature. I was an asshole.
That's what I'm
I don't
saying.
think so, but
So you wouldn't have had a good relationship with your child or the baby mom. The child would have grew up this and that, and that's why I say it wasn't your child. Just like my baby mama had a miscarriage with the first child, but we back there had Ayana, then back there Ken came. We wasn't even expecting Ken to come, but having unprotected sick, it happened. You had no choice. You gotta adapt. That's why I say a lot of people would go back, but a lot of people won't. They love their kid. Now they might go back and not have the child with the person they had it with.
that's 85% of females, right? That's what's I have a little female to come up on the
It
panel.
ain't just female though, it's male too. Shit.
So do you
You-
regret? So okay, can you say you would say if you could do it all again, would you have baby with? I'm not gonna say the person's name because as long as you
No,
don't.
I mean I would have my kids again with her. The only thing I didn't like was the incident that went on, which we ain't gonna say on here, but the incident that happened. But she's a good mother. Now the other person I could have had a child with, oh no.
The one that you showed me, the one that yeah, I don't know, bro. You kind of had something with that one. Now
She was just
I don't know the
she
whole
was just
backstory that you told me, but she looked A1.
she was just cute. That's the point. You're looking at the outside. You're not looking at the craziness that was going on. You weren't looking at she really wasn't ready to be a mother. You gotta look at she really wasn't she didn't have the morals and the upbringing like the other person had. Her mom and daddy had money. She didn't have to sit there and wash dishes and clean up like my kid's mom did. She didn't have the opportunity to learn how to cook like my kid's mom did. This person just started cooking, but they learn how to cook from recipes online and they do the recipe cooking where they measure stuff out. You get what I'm saying? My kids' mom don't have to measure shit. I see go in the kitchen and cook. Like that's why I say I can still have kids with her, but it's one other person I could have had a child with too. But at the same time, her morals is good today. But at the time, it wasn't on my mind. Well, I wore a condom. I was scared to catch or something. That was my thing.
Well, so you saying to you, if you could push the redo button all over again, you would not push the reset button. You could stand your
Yeah,
life.
if you base it on the kid, just the kid situation, like you said, nah, I wouldn't press the reset button. Nah, I'll do some other shit a little different. So the accident that happened wouldn't have happened.
Because it's a damn domino effect. Like it's damn if you do and damn if you don't. You're locked in. It is what it
Yeah,
is.
I mean, I'm good. Shit, I was good. The person would cook, clean, take care of the house. I would work. Yeah, everything was good. It was just that one little glimpse in the process. I'll take that person out, and I would have did a little different, and I probably would still be with that person till this day. I would probably still be with that person till this day,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
I'd have been living lovely and raising my kids in the same house. But it was a little glimpse that happened, and it changed the outcome of everything. So, like I say, it happens.
So why do you think as man, some of us men want to push the reset? But do you think, well, man and women, I'm not gonna make it a sex thing. I'm gonna say, why do you think men and women want to push that reset?
Because
is there some kind of regret?
no, it's yeah, well, it's the part, it's the situation. I'm not putting, I ain't gonna put yours or anybody else's, but you got a baby mama that not letting you see the kids, just want money out of you. Of course, you don't want no child with that person. Just
Yeah,
like a
of
woman,
course you're gonna have of course you're gonna have buyer's
yeah,
remorse.
yeah, just like with a woman, if you got a man that's not being there for the child, mentally, financially, emotionally, she wish she could have had a child with another dude that she was probably giving it up to, but he didn't get her pregnant. That would have helped her take care of her kids. So that's why I say it go both ways, but it's just the way the outcome came. Like right now, you would probably maybe so. So I don't want to say your business, but maybe so. You might have wanted to be with your baby mom because you want to be in the house to raise your daughter. You want to be a family, just like me. It
No,
didn't work. It didn't work that way.
no, it didn't work out that way. That's what I'm saying. In my case, I don't know if I want to push the reset because I don't think God make mistakes. I think God make things happen the way they happen for a reason. So I can't sit here and necessarily say I would want to push the reset button
Okay.
in my situation. But mm, if I would have had a little bit more knowledge and information available to me that I know now, I would have been there. In my situation, I would have been there.
Yeah. So I'm saying, not saying God was gonna take your child away, but say God still give you a child with that same woman. In your situation, if you was at the beginning, like you said, it would have been a different outcome. Just like for me. That's why I say put me in your shoes with my two, and we switch. It'll be easy for you, harder for me because of the situation. That's the only thing it is. That's why I say yes. You would love to do a reset to go back and fix that and start that process from the top, but you still would
Yeah,
keep your
because the
daughter.
feeling would be different because you know being I'm just gonna call it what I want to call it. Being called a dad, being called a father, being saying I love you, dad, or dad, I care about you. Whatever, however the kids call you, pops, or whatever these kids calling they father these days. That's a very sensitive and important thing that you want. You know what I mean? Like I understand some people's situation that if you wasn't there from day one, I get it. That's something you got to work towards. I understand it. I compute it. But at some point, you're gonna want that feeling as a father. That's why I say you wouldn't understand that because, like I said, you were there from day one. So
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
don't think
saying.
I don't think you ever be. I don't think your kid, even when your daughter was mad at you, I don't think she ever didn't call you dad or pops or whatever your kids call you.
That's why I say that's the only reason why you would want to reset because you would like to start it from the beginning. When you had the opportunity, but you didn't understand, that's why I say it might have been a different outcome right now. Not saying your life was gonna be totally different, just between you. If you're just talking your child, that part would have been different. Now you talking about reset your whole life over, then yeah. But if you talking about just kids, that would have been different. That's why I say if I would have been in your shoes, I might have been going through the same stuff that you're going through, even more because I would have probably had two. That's
Well,
why I
like
say
well, like I say, when I look at her, I can't bring my even if God put the button in my hand and told me, hey, I'll give you a redo, you can push the button, and I look at her now, I can't bring myself to do it because I love my daughter that much. I wouldn't want to because like I say, she's more like me than what she thinks. She's more like me than what she needs to be.
But I'm just saying, one of you, like I said again, you press the reset button, everything just go back. It just go back to when you found out that you have
Well, my
a
grandmother
daughter.
discovered. If I'm being upfront, my grandmother discovered that was my kid, and I laughed it off, and I didn't take heed
And
to
that
my grandmother's
and
word.
that's what
Now,
I'm saying.
if
If
I
you
would
could
have
just
listened, I would have been there when she was
That's what
born.
I'm saying. If you could just go back to the beginning of that when you was told and you'd have pursued it then, your daughter still looked the same, walked the same, everything else, but you would have just been there from the
Well,
beginning, been a
no,
different person.
no, no, no. The bond would have been strong. 'Cause like I said,
That's what I'm
my
saying.
daughter, my daughter's a mother's girl more than a daddy's girl, and
But
the reason
that's what I
being,
was saying.
the reason being, because I was not there to build that bond that you normally supposed to get.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You can still hit the reset button, but go back to the beginning. You still got the same looking daughter to this day, but you go back to the beginning to have that bond. You would go back. You can't say you would stay going here. You can't say you would continue to go on your life. I'm just saying your whole life the same way. Don't erase nothing you came up. Don't erase nothing else. Just start over from when you found out you first had a child, or she was pregnant. If you can go back from there and start from that point on to now, the outcome of that would have been different.
This,
Same daughter, same height, same eyes, same hair. It's just you would have been there from the beginning with a different outcome.
this is why I come on here and I say I don't mind being a stepfather to to a person who doesn't have a father in their life, or their father's not even in it. I mean, most of these women raising their kids by themselves, and you got some man who just ain't stepped up to the plate. And it ain't nothing wrong with stepping up being a stepfather, because stepfathers sometimes more really than the real daddies. I'm just simply saying in some aspects of it. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah,
mean,
but at the same, okay, so you,
that child gonna give you more love than I mean, like I don't know how how to put it. Like okay,
I mean,
you've been in a relationship with females had kids, and that kid looked up to you in more ways than one, and made you feel proud. You know what I'm saying? Made you feel proud to be a
yeah,
step.
but you still can't. If you still have your child, you can't neglect your own flesh and blood.
No,
Cause that,
no, no
cause
doubt.
at the end of the day, that child can rebel. That stepchild can rebel on you. The moment you say no, or you try to discipline them, they might not like that. You know what I'm saying? But you still got your regular child that got your blood running through, and you gotta do what you gotta do, whether they like you or not. Like I told you,
It,
you got three things. You got three things to
it's
do.
a hard pill to swallow, though, bro. It's
Yeah, but
a hard
that's what it goes. That's why I say
But
it. That's why a lot of
evil.
people.
It's evil in both knives, because it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. Because if you
That's why I
don't,
say a lot of people can't handle it. That's why they stay away. They
yeah. And,
come
the
back.
thing about it, I'm not gonna. Excuse my French. I'm not giving a nigga no excuse to run away from their daughter. Yeah, it hurt. It do. It cut a nigga deep. No doubt about that. I'm not making an excuse for a nigga why he run. Because at the end of the day, you gonna make that daughter, you gonna make that kid grow up with daddy issues and wonder why she with a crazy ass nigga that's gonna do your daughter wrong and mistreat her, because she wasn't never guided to know how a man was supposed to treat her from the get-go.
But that's a lot of females, and ain't just black. It's
And
like
that's
a lot.
nothing. You got females grow up that didn't have none of that. So how can they teach their daughter how a man's supposed to live? They only gonna go by what they
I
experienced.
mean, they can't. They only can't. But they have to step up and be both the mom and the dad. Just like a lot of us men, we didn't grow up with no father. I didn't grow up with no father around that taught me nothing. I
And
learned
I didn't
from
grow up without I grew up without my daddy until
I learned
recently. I
I learned
understand.
from TV sitcom. I learned from other people on the street, and I just learned from other people that was there just observing.
But
That
can't you
was
say? But can't you say when you had your daughter, your very first daughter, you said, "I guarantee, I wouldn't have bet everything I own." You told yourself, "You know what? I'm gonna make sure that my daughter understand what a man's supposed to be, how a man's supposed to treat you."
yeah, but
At
even
some
if
point,
you
when both
do,
your girls go out and they decide whatever they gonna do, whether they do right or they do wrong, you installed that in them, so they
yeah,
know how a man should treat them.
yeah, but at the end of the day, they got their own life, so they go to a dude that's gonna beat the shit out of them. I'm gonna try to protect them, but that's their life. I mean,
But
people
that's by
dance.
choice. That's by
Yeah,
choice.
yeah, that's my choice. I mean, that's why I say you can't control nobody. You can't control nobody. You can only teach them and hope they go out and use it. Right now, you can tell your girl to give your daughter all the money in the world and tell her niggas ain't shit and this and that and find you a church man, and they go get a church man. Church man treat them worse than a dude on the street. Church man beat her and she can't say nothing because he supposed to be a man of God. You get what I'm saying? That's why
Yeah.
I say people, it don't matter what you do to somebody and how you teach them, they can do what they want. Like right now, you can teach her, oh yeah, get you a good church man. I don't want no church man because my daddy talked about I want me to do it on the street. Then you might say, well, the
I
dudes,
just told my daughter, get somebody that treats you like you like to be treated. That's what I think at this age that she is right now. If you gonna date somebody who gonna like you for you, not for what you can do or not for what you can look like.
and that's good, but at the same time, us men and women do it. We can treat a woman, we can treat a woman or a man good, and we just coming together for one reason.
That's
You
when
know
you're
that.
young. That's that horniness when you're young. When you're young, you just
That ain't just
your
young. That's
personality.
older. That's older now too. They got dudes that just come around, buy flowers, and do that just till they get the cootie cat. 'Cause they know they want. That's what they want. Until they get the cootie cat, or the woman get the D, they do what they want to. They wine and dine them, and then once they get it, they don't answer the phone.
That's true. And you got some women that go for guys like that. Even
Yeah,
they go for the bad boy
but see,
mentality. I'm gonna give me a bad boy. They don't realize that bad boy, that's gonna mess your head up, because now you with a nigga. Now the nigga, now you've been ran through nah, nigga really don't want to be with you because you didn't been ran through,
But
or
at the
nigga
end of the
look at
day,
you like you could have been with me from the get go, but you
but
decided
at the end of the day, a dude gonna take a girl no matter what. I know a lot of females and male dudes that been ran through them other people and they still get a girl. And just who wants you? Whoever wants you, they gonna want you no matter what. They gotta take your baggage. Now you ain't gotta take nobody with no disease.
no,
Like right now, if you meet a female, she treating you well, she doing everything you want, need, play the game, cook, clean, y'all split money together, she can have 6 kids. If that's who you love and you love and you fell in love with her, you gonna be there, you gonna be with her. The only thing might be a deal breaker, oh, you got 6 kids. But if she
at
treating
the
you
end of
well,
the
you
day,
go
at the end of the day, you gonna do what you want to do.
that's what I'm saying, yeah. So you gotta take it. And I say no matter what you do, you only got 3 things to do with your kids. Clothe them, bathe them, hygiene, whatever you want to call it, and clothes. Roof over their head, take care of them, and clothes. Or make sure they health good. That's all you gotta do. You ain't gotta do nothing else. All that candy you buy, all them other chips you buy.
I'm gonna tell you something. Man. I don't know if you've done this, or you say you have done, but you can't buy your love for your kids. I've done that. Buying love only lasts so long until it gets to the point to where now, after you done bought them everything they want, now then what is it gets to the point to where now you want the genuine love from your kid because you didn't pretty much bought everything they ever really wanted, and that didn't last long. And I
Yeah,
still
but
didn't
see,
get the
but
knowledge.
ki-
I still didn't get what I really ultimately wanted to be called.
yeah, but kids, everybody's manipulative. Everybody gonna get what they want out of you. Cause you can't tell me if your daughter look at you with them sad eyes and she want this. If you got the money, if you got the money, you gonna go get it. It's just like I tell you, if they want something and they look at you, hey baby, I want this new outfit on
Well,
shoes.
like I say, I would like a woman to come on the panel and give her views and her takes on what. So if you're a female, you listening to this, you're welcome to come on up.
Yeah.
You can just push that button, and you can come up and say what you feel and
Only
you know
reason
what.
I look at it both ways now, and the only reason I can talk like some of the women, I was raised around nothing but women. So I kind of got a feel. You'll never really understand a woman. Don't get me wrong at all. Because I'm a male, I don't understand that. Like, but I was raised around a lot of women. There's a lot of stuff I did that was some whole shit. There was a lot of shit I did that shouldn't even been done. But one thing people can say about me, I'm a genuine dude. I would give you the shirt off my back. I would strip down to my underwear for you to give you what you need. I would give you my last even when I don't have it. You know what I'm saying? I would give you my love even when you treat me wrong. But when I cut you off and I'm done with you, I'm done. But I can't cut my kids off. I help make them. I gotta do what I gotta do. That's why, even though I don't come through all the time, my baby mama not on my ass about, oh, you ain't do this time, you ain't do this. She could. Yeah, my baby mama right back and go back and put me on some big time, put get all type of back pay. My older daughter finna be 16. My youngest just turned 14. She can go back and get all type of back pay on me, but she wasn't like that. That's why I say I found a decent one. Now I could have the other one. She might have got me out the ass. That's why I say you gotta understand the person you mess with. That's it. That's why I say I love my females, but like I say my kids come right now. My kids is number one in my life, and I even put them before myself. And other people say, "No, you gotta love yourself." Nah, my kids
Oh,
are
for
number
sure.
one.
Don't misunderstand it. I put my daughter before anybody. Don't misinterpret that. What I'm simply saying is, when your kids sometimes okay, have both your kids ever made you feel like damn, like you bust your ass, you do what you got to do all the time, or sometime, or whatever you do, what you do. Have you ever felt like damn, it's just you ever feel like it just wasn't good enough?
And I'm gonna say yeah, but I'm gonna say it really wasn't my kids. It's the way I was raised. My mom worked a lot. So the way she showed me love and time and affection was spending money on me. That's how I was raised. That's how I came up. I felt like if I didn't spend money on somebody, they wasn't fucked with me like that. And people can ask, I used to give people $10 to $20 just to bring me to the store. We're in the store right up the road. Hell, sometimes I was already walking, I still ship you 10 or I buy you some food. I was raised like that. And when my kids want something, I feel like I'm obligated to get it. And if I can't, or I can't get it right then and now. I can't get it when my next check or something. It hurts me because I was raised like that. I want to give them the word. I know I
Bro,
can't
I'm gonna tell you did good with your kids. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna share it. Your daughter's birthday was recently. I didn't have much money. I think I gave Ken $8. I say that's all I had at the moment. I like when I get paid, I got you. You know what your daughter told me? She said, "Thank you. I appreciate that anyway. It's the
yeah,
thought
yeah.
that counts." Your daughter said she didn't. Her mama didn't tell her to text her that. Ken
Oh
said that
no.
directly to me, and I was like, "Oh damn."
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say it on here now. I didn't do nothing for my daughter but for her birthday. I didn't have the money. I'm going through a tough time right now. I got health issues. I ain't been
Mhm.
working.
I'm
And
just
you
saying how your
know,
I'm saying to you how your daughter was respectful enough to be like, it wasn't about the money. She appreciated me
because
thinking
I,
about her
I
and
instilled
giving it
that
to
in
her.
I instilled that in her. It ain't about money. Money can buy you nice things and shit and get you this, but it ain't everything not about money. Everything not about money. It's always wait, but it's so many ways to make money. You can if you learn how to cook something, you can cook and make money. You can learn how to build something at home, write something. Yeah, do
True.
people homework.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying how you and your baby mama how y'all raising y'all daughters like you know what I'm saying that's cool because like you know she could not say nothing at all just like that's all you gonna send like you got some people like that's all you gonna send like but she didn't do any of that she simply said I'm grateful I appreciate it that like
yeah,
okay cool that make
yeah.
you want to give that person even more like okay I got you.
Oh yeah, and she's stingy with her money. So that shit, that girl now
That's
Ayana,
good.
my oldest daughter, oh she spins. She like me. It ain't out of one hand, baby.
That's my
But
daughter.
Kennedy,
She'll spend it as soon as she get it. That's my daughter.
but
She
my
can hold
youngest
on.
daughter, that motherfucker will hold on to her money and don't want to help nobody. Now she'll help me or
Oh yeah, I
whatever.
know that when she's at your house, I know that they'll get to
Yeah,
clean
yeah.
it up for you, get the cooking for you. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, they don't. I mean, you gotta understand. You just gotta take your time. I just instilled that in them because when you get older, bro, you gotta learn how to live your life. Like you wasn't cooking a lot. You call anytime you need something, I tell you, call me. I teach you how to cook something. Like your wings, I told you how to do remix your wings from what you do. You learn. You gotta teach that down because when you get by yourself, or if you do by yourself, work on yourself, you gotta learn how to take care of yourself. A lot of people
Well,
don't know how to take
well,
care of yourself.
since you
I,
did put me onto those wings, let me tell you. Now, no, let me take it back. Since you put me on my how certain way how I do my ribs, my daughter, even though she wouldn't come down here, come get them motherfucking ribs, she so you're like, are you gonna bring me? She got the good memory enough to like, you know what, my daddy cooked some good ass ribs. I ain't going down there to go get them. He can go bring those ribs
but
to
but
me.
but you gotta understand too. That little stuff right there, you might not see it now. I'm saying it on this live, so you can go watch it. That little stuff right there let you know your daughter got something for you, no matter how bad or how good it may get, or whatever. That right there, you should be like, damn, I got something in my daughter. You and her might bond over food. That might be your turning point right there to turn your whole thing around with your daughter. You might say, oh, over food? Oh, that's bullshit. You don't know what you can do with food. Boy, food your daughter might end up being a chef because she might say, my daddy cooked so good, it turned me to
Well,
go cooking and be a cooking chef.
recently when I went to her mother house, I think that was last week, and my daughter bought some popcorn. You know me, I love
Mhm.
shrimp. My daughter loves shrimp. For some reason, she just loves shrimp. So she buttered the pan down. I'm watching her do it. She buttered I didn't say nothing. She buttered the pan down. She put a little bit of oil in it. She put a little bit of seasoning in it, and she put it in the oven. And let me tell you, She didn't watch me long enough to do what she do.
Yeah. And
And I was proud
you
of her.
might not notice that, but now you noticing it. That little stuff right there can change the outcome of anything. That's what I look like. My daughter, I told you before, my daughter said, Daddy, I don't care if you homeless living under a bridge. If I could just come sit with you and have a bite of piece or something, whatever I got money, I'll come sit with you under the bridge. That changed a lot of shit. It ain't about money, bro. Money can only, like you say, temporary, bro. But it's
I
everybody,
learned that the hard way. I know that. I get that.
yeah. But everybody flashing it. Everybody want to live like these rappers and the actors, bro. Your life not like that. These NFL players, it's only a certain percent of people that make it, bro. The rest of us gonna be stuck in the hood.
living check to check and
Yeah,
trying not doing no illegal shit because we all know we want to do some illegal shit to make that quick
yeah,
buck.
but people can live check to check and ball just like some of the richer people. But it takes time. You gotta learn how to manage it. That's my problem. I don't know how to manage my money. That's why I had my kid's mom at the time. That's why I talk to the person I talk to now. Everybody I talk to, I always do it purpose. That's why I'm picky. I wasn't so good in reading and writing. Not saying I can't read and write. And spelling like it wasn't my best thing, but my attention span was short. I ended up having my kid's mom that loved to read and write. That was her thing. She know how to spell good. I was a big math, science, social study dude. I learned math. Like, and my baby mama, she was used to managing money. She knew how to control and hold money. Just like the girl I talk to now, my girlfriend, she know how to control money. I gave her some money and told her to hold it. She didn't even want to give it to me. And I was telling her, I need it. I need to pay a bill. No, you told me, no. I was like, come on, I got to pay a bill. I got to pay a bill. And finally, she finally gave it to me. She didn't touch it. She didn't spend it. Even though she needed something, she didn't touch it, didn't spend it. She didn't use it and put it back. It was there. You know what I'm saying?
So would you say? So would you say with that woman in particular woman? Would you push the reset button with the current woman? Would you push the reset button?
I would push the reset button for our relationship because of the shit that happened. And two, I believe it moved so fast because it moved real fast at the beginning. It was too fast, and it was too good to be true. And then a lot of shit flipped. I wish it would have been a little more courting in the relationship, and it probably would have been super better than it is now, especially with communication, attitudes. It would have been straight. It just right now, it's just hard because it moves real fast. But that's a good person. I can't sit here and say she cheated on me. She ain't went out. She ain't did nothing. It just we both trying to do stuff. I gotta find my way back to loving me like I used to. 'Cause I fell off. A lot of stuff happened. I got sickness going on right now. I got kids. I got bills. I got the job not giving a lot of jobs, so it's a lot of stress on my side. Not only I gotta take care of myself and my bills, I gotta take care of two kids. Then not saying you. I'm just saying general. I got other people that sometimes need help. If you call me, you need something, and I got it, you got it. And my homeboy called and say he needs something, he got it, and he need it, and I got it, I give it to him. My other partner got it. I mean, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me. I'm a giving person. I'm just like her. She needs something, I got it, I give it to her. But my thing is, I go broke taking care of everybody else sometimes that I don't get nothing back in return. And that's something I gotta learn. I gotta learn to say no. That's a big thing with me is no.
Well,
Hey,
I'm glad you brought that up because I'm gonna move into a topic to where I didn't think I was gonna even get into. I got a text message, not a text message. I'm lying. I got a Facebook DM message from somebody that was a ghost, and you gonna think about it for a minute. You just gonna come to you. This person, I thought this person pulled the Houdini trick on me, and she bought me a video game. You should know who I'm talking about.
mm,
And she popped up out the blue today while I was at church on the drums. It popped up out the blue because I liked the two of her pictures on Facebook. She kind
uh,
of caught the jab. I jabbed at her, and because I never blocked her on whatever the case, but I still noticed her page. I'm not gonna say her name for purposes of I'm gonna respect the game. Well, she popped up today, and we talked today, and she explained to me why she dipped out on me.
mm-hmm.
Do I accept that's the thing? Do I accept what she said and give it another shot, or do I push the reset button and be like, hell no? Well,
But you gotta look at was it worth it? Is it worth even putting a reset button? Did you see yourself with her? You didn't have enough time to see yourself with her?
it had well, it still does have the potential to be a hell of a lot more. We talked about a good half hour today. and it has the potential to be phenomenal. Phenomenal. Even one of her daughters actually remember who I was, and that stands out because that's been a while. That's been a while since we even talked. So for one of her kids to actually remember who I am and know my voice, that lets me know there was
Well,
some
in that
connection to her mama and her.
in that situation, I'll tell you, I can tell you from a man point of view, it's
Well,
always
hold on.
good
I'm,
to.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna share with you what she shared to me. I'm not gonna say her name. She told me that she was under a lot of pressure. It was around the holidays. She had rent due. She had a lot of things that was on her back, and she's raising four kids. I think three girls and one boy by herself, and everything was caving in to her, and she just kind of lost it for a minute. And she looked at me like she didn't really know what to do with me because she said I seemed like a good dude, and she said she didn't want to pressure me into anything with her family, with her kid. Because I said I wanted to be a family man. I did tell her that I wanted to be a family man. I wanted to take pictures for the holidays and do what families do around the holiday. I wanted to be a family man. She asked me, "Do I have a kid?" She knows I got one kid. Long story short, she was like, "Are you still willing to be open to have a potential friendship, maybe a possible relationship?" And I said, "I don't know." I said, "I don't know. Let's just see. Let's just see what potentially could be. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
mean,
you. You don't know me. Let's push the reset button."
well, that's cool. You just can't put your you can't just keep putting your feelings out there. Ain't nothing wrong being cool. You could always be friends, but at the same time, if you want to take it further, it's something y'all gotta agree on. But you can't put your feelings in it because if she decides to dip again, or choose
And I,
somebody
and
else.
I and I told her that I'm like, you put a Houdini trick. You I told her I would make it to her. I said you flipped me, dipped me, wine, dime me, bought me a game, and boop, you disappeared. I said
You
you
know,
did
but,
something I
but
did for a female one
you
time.
gotta respect her for coming back because she could have just kept you ghost, but she let you know whether it's a lie or not. I mean, we don't know. We wasn't there, but at least she let you know.
I will find out in due time. And the woman can cook. I seen it today, baby. She can cook home cooked meals. You hear me? I mean, she can cook home cooked. I think she know how to cook for my mom and her daddy. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
Cause I
but it's
seen her
just
cook today.
only thing in that situation. Like I told you, or wherever she is, you gotta see if you want to move. If
But
she
no,
want to
no,
move,
that ain't even in the conversation because, like I said,
well now it's not. But if you thinking about a relationship, you gotta look into that. Whether y'all move here or she moved here, you move there. Y'all meet in the middle. Then you gotta
uh,
look at you picking up
that
three more.
conversation is not even on the table until
Yeah,
until until that conversation is on solid foundation. I mean, you got to we both got to be shown some things first of all. And I'm not gonna put all my eggs all in one basket. I'm gonna be honest about it. I'm gonna give her a shot. I'm gonna
I
I'm gonna
mean,
I'm gonna give her a shot. But
your egg should never. Your egg should never be in a basket. If you got five eggs, you should have an egg in each basket. If you got five, as long as you're single, you can do what you want to. Now you out there fucking every last one of them.
that
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 between.
ain't even my
Nah,
category.
I'm just saying, yeah, that's between you and them. As long as you strap up or you wear a rubber, I guess it's that. As long as you keep it real with everybody you talk to, they shouldn't have no problem. If you want to talk back talking to her, that's cool. You thought even there's other females, that's between you and them. Just keep it 100 with them. It ain't
Now,
all they business.
now there's another one. There's a friend, a female friend that I have on the game. I live about her. She knows she's on the game, and she has a baby. I think she only had to have a 1 year old. And like I said, at this point, there's two options. I'm gonna say there's two options on the table.
So you got two eggs and two baskets. You gotta spread your time out. That's it. You ain't doing
Now,
nothing wrong.
now they both different ages,
Yeah, it ain't matter what age they
and
is. It don't matter what age. It don't matter what state. It's just you feel like if they just gonna be friends, you can be friends. Ain't nothing wrong with sending pictures, doing that, whatever case you want to say. Until you figure out you want to be in a relationship, then you got to cut one of them off. And it might be hard.
oh, for sure, that's gotta happen. That's
Yeah,
that's
it might
gotta
be
happen.
hard because the one you cut off might be the one that really wanted you too, but
Well,
you chose the other one over that one. So that's a
well, hold
decision.
on. For her to even inbox me, for her to even inbox me, not knowing what I would even say, that took some guts to even inbox me and say, "Hey, can we talk?" and I was just blown. I'm gonna use white folks' word. I was baffled when I seen that name came across my screen.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you can't stop talking to the other one because that other one had your focus first. That one that came back is old. So now she's in the second line right now. She has to wait her turn. When the other one calls, if you feel like the other one talk to you like this one, then talk to the other one. That means your mind going back to the other one. That's why I say, as you singing right now, you got the option to do what you want to and keep it going. You're not playing the game. You're not cheating on nobody. Talk to them.
Well, no. Then she also said that she's willing to make it up to me, and I'm not talking about just sex. She say she willing to make it up to me, and I'm like, okay, cool. Let's see.
Yeah, but make it.
Things
But
that she told me, I'm open to. If she's
yeah, but
willing
making it up to you right now might just be her calling and keeping an open line with you right now. If you don't call me like every other 2, 3 days, something, and you don't really talk to me, then that means you ain't really interested. You still to the back of the line. If somebody really wants you, they
oh,
will contact
if,
you.
if a woman or man or want you, they gonna put their time and energy. Ain't no
That's what
woman
I'm
or man
saying.
gonna put their energy into a person that they don't potentially see themselves with or even interest them.
That's why I say if you don't hear from her from a while, then you're not really interested. I understand you
And
got
my
kids.
baby mama, the main one, I always talk about. You need to get on a date, and you need to get out there and date. You need to get out there and date. You need to go out there and date. And I'd be like, I don't really want you. Dating ain't like it used to be no more. It ain't like it used to. But I keep saying it, like you be like, man, you need to get out there and date. But like you say,
No, I say you need to get.
these women ain't the same like they used to be.
No, I tell you get out there and enjoy life. That
Hold on,
don't
we had a
mean
question on
date.
the screen. Hold on, what's the question? Question is, how would she need to make it up to you? Well, for what she said on the phone, I'm not gonna put out the whole conversation out there. I'm gonna say she said that. Um, well, she bought
She
me a
basically
video.
gonna please. She basically want to please him. Just put it
No,
like that.
no. It ain't even that. It ain't even that. She bought me a game, and no, well, she bought me Madden, and somebody stole my Madden. She's willing to go back and replace that Madden out of pure I guess she feel like she want to replace it because I guess that type of woman she want to be. She want to replace the game for me. And I said, cool. Now, if she really gonna do it, I gotta see. She really gonna give me
Okay,
Madden
but
25? Okay, cool. I'll wait for
like
that. No, no,
like
no,
the
no.
person asked on the chat, how do you want her to make up the time she split?
How do I want it? Well,
Be honest. You can be honest. If you just want some sex, say, hey, I
I
want sex.
mean, I want more than that, bro. Like I said, I'm 43. I ain't 22 no more.
We ain't she
I've
ain't
been
asked
there.
that.
I've
They
been there.
asked,
I've been there and done that. I
how do
want.
you want her to make it up though? We ain't talking about that. Do you want her to buy the game that might get the window in? Do you want her to come over
That
and cook?
that'll show me that she's serious. Cause them games ain't cheap. And she say that's chump change to her. Okay, if that's chump change to do, baby, you can get me mad in 26. But anyway, I'll take 25. I ain't tripping. I'll take the man 25. I ain't doing no tripping. But if that's chump change to you, baby, go on here and get that Madden 26. But I ain't no beg on no chooser. You know what I'm saying? But if she want that one of opportunity and she for real, she put that game in my hand, and where she stay, I know where she live. If she actually go get the game or mail it to me or even bring it to me, yeah, she said, ain't no woman gonna spend her hard-earned money on
You don't
something.
even have she don't even have to do that. She can send you the money for you to order it on your game system.
She could even do that.
That's what
She
I'm
could
saying.
even do that.
She can buy the digital copy to give you a
I
code
want
that
to see
you
how much it
download.
costs on a PlayStation 5 and tell her what it costs, and bam, thank you, ma'am. And let's see. But I'm gonna say that's one way to get the wonder back open. But if she really wanna get all the way in, you know me. I want your time, and I want to know what your plan is, your future plan is, because you got kids, So I'm not going to sit here and waste your time because you got 4 kids over there, and I'll be damn. I waste your time and I waste my time. My time is just as valuable as yours. So I'm gonna say money can't buy time because you can't get time back. So I'm gonna say your time with me.
Yeah, that's what I say. What I tell you the first place, all she gotta do is communicate. You give time for what you want. That's all she can show you. She can buy you a game and go shit again.
That's what I'm
How you
saying.
go?
The game is a consolation prize to me, showing me that you for real. You
Yeah,
saw me
but
because she's spending her hard
I'm
earned
just
money.
saying, Sean, when did she buy you the game again and then not fuck with you no more for
Well,
a while?
then
Then
that's
she
how
come
you
back out
know
the
that
blue
she wasn't
again.
serious. She wasn't serious
Yeah,
then.
that's what I'm saying. She might want to come through do what she did last time. Game,
But
pleasure, and go.
well, I
And
mean,
then,
I even asked her, was it good? I even asked her,
but you
was it
gotta
good?
understand though, you gotta take it for what it she is. If that's something she wanna do and buy you
Hold on, what
something
you
and
saying?
please
Hold on,
herself,
let me read what you say. How would you her time? And you just said you have opportunity that's not, you know. Hmm.
they said how you want her time, and you just said, yeah. Oh, she talking about the other chick. I mean,
Well,
she might. Well, that's why I say you gotta be open with her, Sean. She don't know. You gotta let
okay.
her know.
Well,
Yeah, I am talking to another female at the moment. She gotta
the other
understand that.
female, we just played the game together. You know, I ain't never met her a day in my life, but you know, she's supposed to be like the game girl, not even a girlfriend, the game girl who I play the game with. When I get on the game, we on the game. We on there 4 5 hours together on the game. That's just what it is. But she would love to be the potential to be uh Miss DJ Amazing, but I'm not giving no female that title right now. Nobody has Mrs. Amazing.
But that's why this person question was. That's why I say you gotta open up and let her know it's better to be truthful.
Oh yeah, because
So
like I said, I
because
don't want nobody
if you
wasting my
tell her you're
time.
talking to somebody else and she don't want to talk to you no more, you gotta take it for what it is.
That's true.
That's why I say you gotta be open. I'm always open. I ain't got shit to hide from nobody. But I don't talk to nobody.
As I said, I'm gonna say it again. She's a family. She got qualities that's already there, but I don't know shit about it because I've never spent a day in my life other than that time we spent together. I've never been to her house. I've never stepped foot in her house. I don't know. I don't know what her family is not. I don't know what her kids are like. I don't know anything about what she didn't show me over the phone on FaceTime. Like I said, I have met her daughter, and she does remember who I am, and I give mad
Uh,
respect to her because ain't no kid gonna not remember you that long a period of time without remembering something good. So I must be of value for her daughter to still remember who and what I was.
Sean, she put another question. She said, "Why is it that men can ghost and disappear, and the conversation would be different?" Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right, but you gotta you gotta be grown. You gotta be grown with the situation now. What's her name? Brittany
Yeah,
is on there. Yeah, you gotta be up to age now. Yes, it's a different thing to some people, but to other people, it's the same. For me, it's the same because everybody go through stuff, but it's cotton on if you're old enough to understand that. Because like right now, he were to ghost her, and he had a lot of stuff going on, the same stuff, bills and stuff. Would she still understand that? Like
I don't
he's
know if she would have
understand?
left me a message or gave me some indication of what she was going to because I didn't pick that up when she was with me that day. I didn't pick it. Everything was cool. She was cool. We went out there, had breakfast. We came back and watched a little TV. Then we went to GameStop. She bought the game. I was shocked that she even did that. We came back, did what we did. Whoopty whoopty woo. She up and left. I didn't hear from her. I thought it was a dream. I
Yeah.
thought it was a
Only thing I can say on that situation from Miss Brittany in the chat is that it's always good. You can have your options, but you need to be able to be truthful with them. I mean, if you're hiding something, then you always gonna hide something. You're open, the person willing to talk to you still, let them know that.
one thing we teach our kids: whatever you do in the dark will come to the light. Eventually, it will come to the light, and you may not like the outcome because you hid it from me. You know, one thing about a man, we don't like shit hidden from us. Just be upfront and just say what you. If every woman would just tell a man what she want, you have a lot more relationships still going to this day. If women just be 100% honest. Now, some men can't take that. Let's keep it real. Some men can't take honesty, depending on what the woman is even saying.
Yeah. I mean, I got a partner of mine. He don't get relationships. He like women in other relationships. So they keep it real with him. They only call him when they
I'm
want to
not
come
gonna
around.
be
They
in no
need something.
poly relationship. That's nothing. I'm not gonna share no one. I'm not gonna be in no poly relationship. But no one man got you Monday through Thursday, and I got you Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We not doing that 4 days on, 4 days off, 4 for 4. We not doing the 4 for 4.
Yeah.
We ain't doing no 4 for 4.
What she say? Question would you need to make it? So, nah, I was just making sure she didn't have no more questions. But yeah, that was some good questions. But yeah, I mean, as you get older and somebody that been through stuff, you understand that everything is equal. So like what I've been trying to tell you a lot of times, it's not just a man and woman thing because you want a woman to be open and tell you the truth, but she wants you to tell her too. If you feel like, yeah, I love you at the beginning, but now the relationship going sour, I might just want to have sex with you. That's about it.
I mean,
Maybe go out to eat. You gotta let them know that.
we did have a few conversations before it got that day. We did have a few conversations, but like again, after that, I'm gonna say after that, I just didn't understand. Even you, I remember telling you, like, like I thought she was. I told her on the phone, I thought she was doing her get back to some dude that she was mad. I even told her on the phone, I thought she was doing a get back, and
Yeah, I
that
mean,
was
even
nothing what
if
I
she
thought it
did,
was. It was
that's why I
nothing
say, even,
what I
even,
thought it
even if
was.
she did, even if not, she come back around buy you another game, please, and go about a business. If that's just y'all relationship, you gotta take for what it is. You gotta say, okay, this ain't going no further than this. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people come around. You got people just for sex, people just for beer. I mean, people had it, but you got to try to find that multi-task that can do the beers, they can do the sex, they can be your what the new song say, be your private dancer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, it just happened like that. That's why I say I don't believe. Me personally, I don't believe in a man or woman thing. Everybody can do the same thing in a relationship if you chose to. If y'all have an open relationship, y'all agree to have sex with who you want to and be with who you want to. But when I call, that's my time. That's what y'all agree on. If,
Well, see, I'm a little stingy. If I
I
can't
mean,
have
yeah,
all of you, I don't want none of you because
yeah, but
like again, I'm 43. I'm not in my 20s no more. That may have been cool in my 20s, but I'm 43. I'm ready to settle down and have something that's gonna be for me and me only. And at the same time, in between time, I'm a family man. That's where I'm at. I want to be a family man. I want to do the shit that you do with your family, but I don't put it like I want to do the shit that you and your family do.
I ain't got no goddamn
That's where
family.
I want to be.
I ain't got no family. I got kids.
I'm talking about when you was with your, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Like that's what I say right now.
That's inspirational to a nigga, to me.
Yeah. Like right now, like I said, I do have my girlfriend right now. Her family is becoming my family. I don't have family like that. No, my mom
I
passed, my
understand.
grandma
I,
passed.
same here. I understand, bro. That's what
I
I can.
don't fuck with
I
my
can
uncles and
understand.
them. So I go with her family. But at the same time, I make the best of it. Now, do I really want to be there all the time? No, I would like to be around my own family, but I don't have it.
I understand. That's why I say your kids are very important to pivotal in your life because at the same time, your kids are your family. To be honest, your kids
Yeah.
are your family. Now they may be young and they teenagers. They want to be with their friends, but sometimes you want that daddy and daughter time. You want your time with them.
Niggas don't get me. They call me. That's the best you got. I mean, they'll spend time when they hear. That's the best they gonna get. Them girls be on the phone with their friends, bro. What I say, when they get older, they got the
See, but
friends.
they don't understand. Daddy ain't always gonna be here. Like we ain't gonna be here forever. Me and you both ain't gonna be here. They gonna miss them time that they wish that they had with their father.
I let them have that time though. I let them go. I ain't stingy. I know they older now, so I let them do their little
I
thug
remember a
things.
time Ken wasn't leaving your damn side. I remember a time Ken was just
He begged to get over here now. But I mean, that's just can't know. Now, my oldest daughter, I have to I have to get a lot of stuff back with my oldest daughter because she was around when a lot of the arguments and stuff was going on with her mom.
I remember you telling me.
So I have to build the bond back up with her. But she do love me, but we just don't like. Especially when my other daughter came, it's like it really went away because I guess we were showing attention to the baby, and it happens when you have two kids. Sometimes you do that. I blame myself, but we okay. He still love me, but she do better. But every day I love my kids. Shit. But daddy got to have a life too. Daddy got to get up there and find them something. I can't just be here moping and worrying about them because when they go out to school, when they go out to have fun, I'm the one stuck. I'm the one stuck here by myself.
And I understand it. That's what I'm saying. Some days you wake up, be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? What we know, we got to keep our minds busy to stop thinking about our kids. You got to keep your mind busy. And I understand I got to keep my mind busy because, like I say, you know, I want more kids? Sure. But do I need to have more kids? Absolutely not. Do I want to be a stepdaddy? Sure. Do I think I'll play a good stepdaddy? 100% certain. I know what kind of man I am. I stand on principles and values. I know what I have to offer to the table. Now, if the woman I'm talking about, like I said, she has an already made family. Some of her kids know who I am. Some of them kind of cool with me. I could build off of that. They not even her kids not even disrespectful. So I can kind of say I can say I can almost have a foot in. I can kind of grow with that. I can kind of work with that. So she gives a lot of possibilities. But think about it is I got to be around her family to see if I'm even compatible. That's nothing. I got to make sure I'm not compatible with the mama. You got to be compatible with them because if them kids don't like your ass, let's call a spade a spade. You ain't going past that. That's just what it is.
Yeah,
Tell me if I'm wrong.
yeah. But you got some people, they don't give a damn. As long as you ain't treating their kids bad, they don't give a damn. They gonna talk to you. I mean,
Well,
that's a
them,
different.
that's them young mamas who don't who only
I
thinking
mean, it
about
ain't just them either. Shit, it's some. Oh shit, I'm talking to you. I'm gonna put flour in my Kool-Aid. But no, that be. I mean, it's some older people like that too. It's some older people, bro. That's like that. They feel like their kids a little older. Shit, mama gotta have a life. Daddy gotta have a life too. Here you go. You know, if I say you in
Well,
this
she can sell me this hope and dream that I want. She can give me everything I possibly wanted. But like I say, I'm like my daughter. Well, she like me. I'm a visual person. I want to see. I want to feel it. I don't want you to talk it. I want to feel it. I
ooh,
want to feel it. Let me be around you. Let me see. Because if I
ooh.
can see it, I know damn well I'm gonna invest. That's just how we operate. I'm not gonna invest in anything that I can't feel or see. I don't know
Yeah,
about you, but y'all know you're gonna invest in a woman that you can't feel and you can't see. You can't see no value in.
yeah, nah, I don't do that shit at all. Yeah, I gotta. I mean, you gotta have some value or something in the process for me
And you
to.
got to have something going for yourself. I don't want a woman who ain't got something going for themselves. Yeah, you may have a car and a crib, but what are you doing other than that? What do you see your own self in the next 3 to 5 years? If them type of questions are valuable to me, what are you doing with yourself to value yourself even more than what you already are? Because I'm just trying to climb up higher. I'm not trying to devalue anybody, but even you trying to upgrade your life at this point. You know what I'm saying? There's things that you want to do that you want to value in your life. Like what I'm saying, you got goals and things that you want to do I know you're gonna do it. Just a matter of if and when you do it.
I just at this point, I just want to be happy.
We all do. We all do.
I'm older, you older. I want to be happy, but I'm not gonna just be forcing myself. I can't. That's another
That's
thing.
what I'm saying. Nobody want to be forced up in a relationship. We just don't want to sit in a relationship because we don't want to be lonely. Nobody want to jump into a relationship so they won't be lonely because then that's the wrong type of relationship. Because then you ain't gonna feel nothing in that relationship. You just gonna be in a relationship just because you didn't want to be single. You didn't want to be by yourself. And I
Yeah,
get it. Nobody wants to be single. Nobody wants to be waking up by themselves. But sometimes we do want to wake up by ourselves. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we don't. It just feel like the day and the time. Like it's getting ready around the holidays again. We know how that. No, we know how Thanksgiving and Christmas and Valentine's Day. We know how that shit feel. We may not say we don't give a damn, but we give a damn.
well, you gotta understand. My mama passed away. My mama's birthday was tomorrow the 15th. So yeah, I think my mom's birthday.
But you value what you got with your girl, though. If your girl got something, you're gonna go to it, right? Because it's available to you. His phone must have rung. But ladies, if you want to come on up and say
Hello.
something, yeah, we here.
Yeah, my bad. Somebody had called my phone. But yeah, my mom's birthday tomorrow. I think it's the 15th, bro. And you know what I'm
But
saying?
if your girlfriend keep your mind busy from not thinking, but you're gonna think about it regard. But the blow up be a little bit easier if you have somebody to share it with. You know what I mean? So ain't no way in hell you really want to be by yourself because that can draw depression. That can draw sad. I know how you feel, but I think about a lot of shit. I understand. But if you got a woman to take your mind off of the shit, you'd be glad to go with your girl somewhere because she can take that off your mind. Not all the way, but she can kind of ease the
But
pain a
you
little.
got, but you got, and something I had to understand too. Sometimes you gotta learn to do the shit on your own. Cause if nobody's around,
Bro, it's not easy. I'm a
yeah, it's
person who
not easy,
understand that
but
it's not easy and it hurt. It's painful.
yeah, but you can't force nobody to be there for you at the end of the day.
No,
Even if they
no.
don't call, it's not their job too. That it's just for them. It's not a person's job to help you console it. That's what they do because they care for you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I say you can't get mad at them if they don't do it because that's not their job. You know, some people believe, oh, because I'm with you, you supposed to do it. Nah.
I feel like if you dating a woman, she should know. If you date a person long enough, you should know when they sad, happy, or somebody's birthday coming
Yeah,
up. Or
yeah, yeah,
somebody,
yeah.
they should know some of these things by not even have to. Like if you could date a woman so long, you can know when her period about to start. Oh, baby, I got you. I'm finna go to the store right now. Damn, how you know? Because I've been dating you long enough. I know. You ain't gotta tell me nothing. I just know. Or when you play your video game, say you play like you let you play 2K. Let's say your girl, your baby mama know that you like 2K and the new 2K getting ready to come out. I guarantee that person probably will buy you the game without you even have to even ask because she just know that's what you like.
Yeah. I mean, people like that, but at the end of the day, you can't get mad. They're not obligated to do none of that. I
No,
mean, it's just a privilege that you have somebody. If you don't have nobody right now, she's not here. I'm here by myself. Yeah, she can call, but she's not here. You know, I might want her here. I can't beg her to come. She got her own life. She got to do get together. You know, so I can't get mad at her. And I say you still got to learn how to deal with shit yourself.
I'm just saying it just makes the blow a little bit easier
Yeah,
when
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you say
Yeah.
that way and take your mind off. Because like I say, you know, I don't mind saying I'm 43 and I'm just at the point where I'm at the age to where I'm now. I want to sit back, relax, you know, go to trail rides with a female and enjoy myself. You just do shit. I want to live out my life enjoying my life. You know, I know my daughter gonna get older eventually. She ain't gonna want to spend that much more time with me. Maybe when she do get older, she wanna, you know, go back and spend more time with me. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. But as of right now, your girls and my girls, I feel they don't think about us as much as we think about them. And that's only because we got a lot of time on our hands.
I mean, like I told you, at the end of the day, they got their own lives, so they gonna do kid shit on their own. The
But
best
that
thing
don't
you
mean
can
your
do.
kids don't pop up in your mind. I mean, you may
I mean,
not think, but that don't
yeah,
mean
but
your
I mean,
kids
at the end of the day, they probably think about us as much as we do. We just don't know because they ain't gonna tell us.
it wouldn't hurt if our kids reached out to us
You know,
and
my
let me
well,
know.
mine come, but like I say, you can't force and beg nobody to do anything.
No.
And now that's when they start rebuilding. You know what I'm saying? You can't force them. All thing you can do is be there, be around, and hope they do it. I don't beg my kids to call me. They call. Shit.
Yeah, but
I
let's
mean,
keep it real. Let's keep it real, fam. You know me. I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck with you. You probably get a text message from Ken almost every day, if not every day.
yeah. It's not really a text. She calls me. Yeah, what I say. That's what I say.
Excuse
People.
me.
Yeah. That's what I say. Yeah. I don't bother them. Like she
That's
called
what
me
I'm saying. You
earlier.
can value that because I don't even. Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking down on my kid. I'm not talking against my kid. But only time I hear from my kid is when she wants something or she needs something. Nothing wrong with that. But I would like to get, how was your day today, Dad? Just something to make me feel more valued than just a ATM machine.
Yeah.
I love my daughter. I do. But I would get outside messages outside of that.
Yeah. Like I say, it's just
Not when
something you
you
got.
just want or just need something. Checking on me is okay too. It's okay to check me and check on your old man too. I'm your daddy at the end of the day too. Not when you just want or just need something. Tell me how your day was at school. Tell me something outside of that. But I'm not gonna be the person always going to you and asking you how was your day. Even though I'm the father, I should be the one to go to her. But it's okay for your kid to come to you because they got enough common sense to check on you.
Like I told you, like I told you with that phrase, like I told you before, bro, you have to continue. You have to continue to do your part, regardless if they not doing their part. We
Now you
learned that
sound like
with.
a mom. I'm not being disrespectful. Now you sound like a mom. Like you the daddy. You should text your daughter. Maybe she'll start doing it
I
more
mean,
often.
it ain't just that. If it's vice versa, mama got to do the same shit. I mean, because y'all, okay, you say all the time your daughter ain't like you, she got shit just like you. Y'all both being stubborn. She probably don't want to text you, probably and talk to you, but she don't do it to her. So she like, well, shit, I'm not gonna do it to him. He don't do it to me. And
Well,
you over
well,
there, but
well, well,
I want to text my daughter, but she don't do it to me, so I'm not gonna
well.
do it to her.
When I
And,
do
and,
text
and
her, she take forever to text me back. Sometimes
okay,
she text me right back fast. Depending on her, it depends on her mood.
yeah, but you gotta understand. Sometimes you gotta get it off your chest. If, like right now, we on the thing. So we hang up, or right now you feel like you want to talk to your daughter, or you want to text her, text her. She don't text back. You got it off your chest. You did your part. That's it. That's all I say. I do the same shit too. I gotta do better at it. But like I say, I just give them that space.
But let me ask you this question now. Now you ain't got to answer this question straight up and down if you don't want, because it's live. Will be live. Will be posted.
I
But
don't give a
if,
damn.
let's say your girl had your if your girl had a daughter, an older daughter, and you became her stepdaddy, and give you give you the type of time that your daughter should be giving you. Do you have mixed emotions with that, or do you? How do you?
I mean, you're gonna have mixed emotions because you want your daughters to do the same thing. Then
But
too, it's a
how do you treat it though? That's the thing about it. How do you?
you treat it just like a normal child, bro. You just can't stop doing for your kid because that person there. The only difference would be if my girl had a child and we was living together, then her child would probably be in the house a lot more than mine because my two kids stay with their mom. That's
But
the
I'm
only
saying if you got
difference.
that, but I'm simply saying if you got that, but I'm like your other daughter, I'm not your other daughter, for instance. If you got that, what you missing from your daughter, you get it from being a stepdad. You get it from that. Would you be hurt or would you be like, damn, I wish my daughter would just do this shit?
I mean, you always gonna say wish, and you'll be a little hurt. But you, like I said, at the end of the day, you can't stop that. At the end of the day, that stepdaughter can get what she want out of you, leave and not fuck with you at all for the rest of your life,
Facts,
and there's
facts.
nothing you can do. Your daughter can do the same thing, but at the end of the day, your my two daughters got my blood running through them. So at the end of the day, if something go wrong, they get sometimes people get sick. They might need your blood from you to help make them better. You might be a match to their bone marrow, or something that they need to make them better. Remember, I said a lot of kids that never saw their daddy and got sick and could have lived because their daddy could have gave them blood or gave them some bone marrow that matched them. You could have saved your child, but you're not being around in your child's life. You don't have the opportunity. That's why I say you still can't stop loving your natural kids because you were a stepchild. Now, yeah, and then you gotta understand your daughter or my two daughters would be jealous because that child will be in the house all the time and they know how I cook and how we go out to eat and have fun. I can do that with that child and a lot more than my other kids because that child's around. So you're gonna have jealousy on both sides. But you gotta understand that you gotta make them understand that you're gonna be there for both of them. When your original child's called and they need $20 or $10 a piece, but you only got 20, and your stepdaughter called and need 10, you got to make a sacrifice. Either you need to be like, hey, well, my stepdaughter, you got to give me some time, or let me ask your mom. But my two daughters need their $10 a piece. I got to take care of my team. My daughters, my team. Or call their mama, say, hey, I'm going to give them five a piece, or I'll pay for one. Can you get the other one? You can still get your stepdaughter 10. You got to meet in the middle. And if you can't get your stepdaughter, then you need to go to her mom and see if she can do the best she can. If you got $22,
It's part of being a man at the same
yeah,
time.
I mean, if I say you as a man, even with women, but as a man, you can't be everywhere every time. Like right now, I got two daughters. if they both do cheerleading on the same night, two different. Say they go to one high school, one go to the other high school because they can go to 3 or 4 different high schools. But I can't go to both games on Friday night because they both probably start around the same time, and they both go have halftime around the same time. So now I'm stuck. So now you got to pick and choose. Now the mom got to go to one game while you go to the other game, or y'all both show up to one game. Next week you go to the next game.
It's only fair. It's only fair to do it that way. I understand that.
That's
But
what I'm saying. It's hard.
my whole point of even saying this to you is, you know, as you be in your house and like I said, your girl was living with you and her daughter, happened to be there, you know, you're not doing it out of spite, but you're getting what you didn't get. Which I mean, I don't know how to really view
I
it.
mean, I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, you still got your own kid. And you can get love from that child, but you still got to do for your child. I don't give a fuck if that child call you daddy. That child is the perfect angel in your eyes. That you still got your child, or like I say, my 2 kids, I gotta do for her. That's so cool. I raised you. I love you too, but I love them too. I love y'all equally. See, that's hard. That's why I say you got one child. This man, you got two. Some people don't understand that it's hard to be two because the first child gets jealous of the younger one, or the younger one get jealous of the first child, or you can't do. You gotta do the same shit. Like right now, my younger daughter wanted a tablet. I can't just get her a tablet and not get her sister one.
Hey, bro,
Even,
when we get offline, I got a hookup, bro. I'm gonna talk to you offline, bro. I know
yeah,
I got you.
but even though my older daughter say she don't want a tablet, but you already know once one of them get a tablet, they see the other one, they gonna want it. Now you gotta hear it. That's why I say when one of my daughters asks for $5 or $10 here and there, I gotta do my other child. But only thing I've been doing to her.
So would you push the reset button on that situation?
Um, mm, mm, mm. Only reason I wouldn't because I really wanted to wait 5 to 6 years before I had another child. But I'm glad they're close together because they have somebody with each other. Because right now, 5 or 6.
His phone didn't rung again. His phone didn't rung again.
You hear me?
Somebody keep calling me. I figured that.
Yeah, somebody keep calling me. They FaceTime. If only been 5 or 6 years between, it might have been worse than what it is now because my daughters would have been really far apart, and now they can grow. They're just 2 years apart from each other, so they can grow up and understand together. Because she can learn from her big sister, even though big sister can learn from your younger sister. The youngest daughter is more popular than my oldest daughter. But my oldest daughter, she's more of a loner. She's in the corner by herself. She don't really vibe with everybody. And she's just shy. That's why I say my kids remind me of me. My oldest daughter remind me of old me. The shy in the house, didn't really want to be bothering anybody. Probably depressed.
When I see your daughter, she always got something to say to my ass.
yeah. I mean, she cool when she get to know you. That's what I'm about to say. When we get to know somebody, we cool. We gonna open up and talk. We gonna have fun with you.
Talking her shit, boy.
Yeah, but my youngest daughter remind me of me. After I got out the house, off the porch,
he ain't gonna talk some shit.
He ain't gonna talk shit to anybody. She and including me and her mom. Like I ain't saying she curses out, but she expresses.
I ain't saying she cursed me. No, I ain't saying.
But nah, Ken expresses herself. I like it, but I don't.
She ain't got no problem opening up her mouth and saying what's on her mind.
But who she get it from? Her mama.
Yeah.
Her mama was like that, but she ended up getting my attitude, my ways, including with the way her mom do shit. But am I mad at her? No, I like you to express yourself. Sometimes when she expresses herself with me, she'll curse, but she's not talking to me. She's talking about other situations. I gotta tell her, hey, one cuss word, you okay, but you got a little bit too more. You saying, like, chill out. You know what I'm saying? I like her to vent to me, even when it get with her mom. Like I tell her, go talk to your mom. Get up, you and your sister, or you, mom, can I talk to you for a second? And tell her what you got to say. There's no point of being scared because you don't open your mouth up and let nobody know nothing. You'll never understand. They'll never, your people can never change something that's wrong when you don't let them know anything. Like right now, if it's something I don't like about you, you can never change it if I don't tell you.
Yeah.
You'll keep doing it. Then now eventually I'm gonna expose Sean, bro. You doing Oh shit. Oh DJ Mate, you doing the wrong shit. Hey, you tripping, bro. Chill the fuck out.
Yeah. For sure.
That's just how people is. Like me, that's for me. Even right now, I let people get away with a lot of stuff until I explode. And they ain't doing nothing but tearing me up because a lot of them people go to bed and they sleep good at night. And they don't worry about nothing. But who's up worrying, mad, and angry at me? And like I tell you, let it go. They sleeping good. I'm mad.
Yep. That's another thing about my next relationship. I refuse to go to bed mad. Yo, we gonna talk about this shit and we gonna get it over with the same day. We ain't gonna go back for it the next day. We just not gonna go into it the next day. The next day, you know, we gonna talk about this shit and move on. The same night we gonna move on. Let it go. It can't be nothing that damn serious to keep going over and over and over and over again. Living in the past.
Yeah. Like I say, that's all. That's just something. Like I say, that's just something that you have to. That's just something that you got to check up with that person. You shouldn't go to sleep mad. You know what I'm saying? But everybody, everybody don't think that way. That's why I say take it up with the person that you're with. Y'all got to be able to
That's
talk.
why our real relationships, the real relationship, that's why they last 7 years. You got young people who've been together 4, 5, 7 years and still been together because they don't mind talking out their differences, regardless of how they do it. They do it. You
Yeah, but
can
you
be
gotta.
together X amount of years with the one person. You can be together with one person if you're able to work out y'all differences.
Yeah, but you gotta figure out you and that person gotta know each other. Because right now you get into an argument with that person, you gotta know when to go talk to that person. Because just because you got an argument, you think, oh, I'm gonna talk to her right now. It don't work like that. Just like her, she might not have to can't go talk to you right then and there. And y'all gotta understand that. You gotta give each other time and break. Because for one, you gotta give yourself time to think before you say the wrong shit and cause some more shit. So now you go think about what you finna say before you say it. Something I gotta work on too, because my mouth get raggedy when I get pissed.
Yeah, I think all of them get a little salty.
Nah, my shit get past salty. And I regret some shit I say I don't even remember saying because I'm irritated at the time. I just want to say whatever comes to my mind. And people don't forget. You think people don't forget, bro.
Now, especially when we say some shit that we've been really wanting to say, and we close our mouth, but we just don't fucking say it because we don't want to hurt that person's feelings.
That's why I say people don't forget, bro. And you gotta, as I say, you gotta watch what you say. Because people will hold that,
Oh
hold
yeah.
that. I can share it on here. I don't care if people hear it. I don't give a damn. I used to get mad at my baby mama. And I used to say, I don't even know if the motherfucking kid is mine. Because I know I'm going to piss off. I couldn't piss off no other way. So
I can
that
hear I
was,
can hear your baby mama. I know who she. I can hear her saying, what you say?"
bro, I told that to a couple people. Them people just looking at me crazy. Boy, them kids look just like you. I would have slapped the shit out of you. I said, man, that's it. She said, Selena probably still holding it over my head to this day. She don't say it because we kind of move past it, but she hold it over my head. You saw, don't worry about getting the kids nothing to eat. They ain't yours. I used to hear that all the time. You ain't got to buy them no clothes. I'm gonna buy. They ain't yours. Remember? I'm gonna go call their other daddy. You know that shit irritated me.
Ooh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I say you gotta watch what you say because stuff like that come back around, and women might laugh, and they might have been through it before. They know it's funny. It's funny, but it's serious. 'Cause when she say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna call their dad, they real dad," some men might take that too. Oh, you keep dragging. Oh, you really serious? But nah, she just doing it because you did it. That's why I say, y'all watch what you say.
Especially around your kids, especially around your kids, 'cause they take shit to the heart. They remember everything you say. If you say you gonna do something, boy, you better damn near
That's
fucking
why I
make
tell
sure
you.
you
That's
do
why I
it.
told you from the beginning. I always tell your kids, you'll see. I'll try. Don't always say wait. I used to say I started saying
And it's
yeah.
funny that when your kids take you serious, when they want something, they take you serious, and when you say you're gonna do it, they take you serious. But when you want them to say what they gonna do, and you want them to do what they say they gonna do, and then they don't do it, It's like, what
But
the fuck? I mean, what am I raising them
but you
for?
gotta still understand that kid. You're an adult now. And then they yeah, you want them to do, they still kids. They get chances after chances like we did because they still kids. Just like a lot of people give a chances now. Like you giving our girl another chance to talk to you, could have told her, hey, nah, I don't even want to even pursue this. Like, see, you left me
Because she
abandoned.
gave me a legit reason as to
It
why.
don't matter. I mean, at the end of the day, it don't matter. You have the right to say what you want.
Yeah,
You giving her another chance, somebody else might not gave her at all. They might say, oh, you ghost me, bye. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's why I say people have their preference. You have your own ways of doing things. I don't give a damn if she was bearing a child or something. Yeah, it's kind of unthoughtful, but some people might, oh, shit, you could have told me, and I could have gave you your space instead you just ghosted me. But since you ghosted me, shit, keep it where it's at. I mean, you got the right to.
yeah.
That's why I say people different. You giving her a chance.
But the thing about it is, I could be missing out on my blessing.
Yeah, but at the same time, there's something you got to take because she ghosted you.
Well,
You could have been her blessing at the beginning.
you only get one chance to do me like that. After that, if you give me any kind of indicator that's what you're gonna do again, I'm
Yeah,
gonna check out.
but see, you giving like a lot of people don't give one chance. A lot of people been hurt. Say you've been ghosted a lot like that. So you say if you was ghost like that a lot, she came and did that. You're not giving her a chance
No, I
because you
wouldn't
used
at
to.
that point because I've been down this road before.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so that's why you give her a chance. That's why I say other people might not do it. Just like a woman, you meet a man, put their hands on you. You ain't gonna give another man another chance, to put their hands on you. You gotta hope that person that you talk to don't, and as soon as they try or they do, you're gone.
Yep.
That's why I say people, it's your preference, bro. Just like you gotta find just like maybe your next topic you might have to do and get women to come in and men to talk about they love language. It's 5 different love languages. Tell them look it up. You gotta figure out what your love language is and
That'd
what
be
you
another
want.
good topic. What's your love language? Yeah, that'd be another good topic for another good week.
Yeah, you gotta look up yourself. It's 5 different love languages. You got physical touch. You got acts of service, which is mean like spending money, fixing things, working stuff like that. It's 5 of them. That's why I say look up. I'll send it to you when we get out. And that's the thing for people to know. You gotta know your person. Like you gotta know. Like me, I like a couple of them, but I like physical touch and acts of service. And acts of service don't necessarily mean money. It can mean you cooking for me. It can mean you cleaning. It can mean you giving me I like physical touch like a lot. Like just to sit around and rub on my girl, watch TV or rub her feet. That's my type of shit. It ain't necessarily gotta be sick. That's me. You gotta know your love language and which one really describes you. Because you might meet another person and her love language is nothing compared to yours. Y'all not compatible. Her love language might be acts of service. Her acts of service is straight money. You're not gonna give all that money out.
Oh, congratulations on y'all win today. I see y'all won today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, congratulations. By the way, I they put it out here. Congratulations to the Dallas Cowboys. I see y'all got y'all a win today too. So I guess I won't be saying nothing about the Cowboys this week. So y'all got it this week. Y'all got it this week. Ain't nothing for me to say.
Most of them games was our fault. Cowboys had to go to overtime. We really lost the game if it wasn't for that penalty that they did at the end with the kick. So we got to re-kick it. I see the Tennessee Titans lost again.
I see the Kansas City Chiefs lost again.
Yeah, and I see in our division, the Titans lost again. They 0-2. Jaguars 1-1. Y'all 0-1 till tomorrow, and we 2-0 right now. So right now, everything's okay. It's a long process, so anything can change. Right now, I'm watching the Vikings and Atlanta play. Hopefully, Chevy's team pull it off. But right now, I need to see what the Texans do because that's what I'm worried about the division. Everybody else I care less about. I just want that division, see how the division goes. But that's what I say, man. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna look up and send you some stuff about your love languages, and you can do your research so you can talk about yours and what, because everybody love language different. Some people dab in each 5 love language, but it's always one that you like more than the other. Like I said, I like physical touch more than anything. But I met my last girlfriend before that, and she didn't like to be touched on and shit like that unless you was pleasing each other. So my physical touch is like she had to get used to it. She just bowed down to it because I like to touch on you. I ain't saying I'm all in your face and touching your head and all that, but rubbing your feet, massaging your back and shoulders. She got used to that. She's like, I ain't never had nobody just. It happens like that. That's why I say you gotta learn your person you with, because if they don't like to be touched on, then either you can try it, if they don't like it, that's the problem. Now you go find somebody that like it, or they'll end up they'll compromise and meet you in the middle. They'll give you a little time.
Yeah,
They'll give you 30 minutes out the day, maybe to touch on them, and the rest of the day go your ass over there until you get in the bed. You know, maybe they give you a couple of days to touch on, and a couple of days they don't want you touching on. Like, I mean, you just gotta learn how to compromise.
every woman is different. I get it. I get it.
Every male different too. See, we all different.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Everybody different. Just what you prefer is what makes you, and that's how you work together. Because you know what they say, a positive and positive don't connect. You got to get a negative and a positive to make the good charge and shit. They're like batteries.
For sure.
So my thing is, everybody not your type. Sometimes it takes two opposite types to come together and make a bond. I go off zodiac signs sometimes too, but sometimes you can make shit work if you learn to compromise, get out of your ego. I'm a Leo. Yeah, I'm a center of attention, but I don't like attention. But when I go to a room, I draw attention. People
Yep.
gravitate to me. You know, people talk to me out the blue. They do it now. I'm like, I don't know why these motherfuckers talking to me. And
You just
some
like a
people,
damn terrorizer. You sit by yourself until everybody come over there fucking with you.
yeah, I don't care. I would leave. You know, I don't care. But
Yep.
at the end of the day, I'll open up. But like now, some people look at me and think I'm mean because my face expression. But I just be thinking a lot as I'm walking, and I think about a lot of stuff. Stuff worries me, so it be on my face. A lot of people that, oh, I thought you were just a mean person. Nah, you just went off the exterior. You gotta open up and see. I done met people just cause food. Man, I heard you can cook. When you cooking again? Oh, I'm cooking later on. What you cooking?
So you should get you a podcast on cooking. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
you like they're like, you mind if I come get a plate of so yeah, I got you. Yeah,
I
I'll
can
fix them.
record that shit at your house. I actually got things to record it too.
Yeah, bro, that's why I say you gotta find your equal way to getting into people. You learn about food. Like my ex girlfriend, her cousin and her aunt and them didn't eat fish. I fried some good catfish. They tried something and they told I had to go get some more catfish and fry.
Yeah.
And it's like we don't never eat. They ain't never seen you eat no fish. I made some turkey wings. And that was my first time. I looked up at least 10 recipes. They loved them. I mean, that's why I say you gotta know your ways.
For sure, but I want to stay on here no past what I said I was going to stay
Yeah,
on
all
here.
right.
I'm almost 2 hours on. We're gonna come back probably Wednesday or Thursday of next week, and we're gonna hit it again. And
All right, man. I'm out. Y'all
yes,
holla at
sir.
me. All right.
All right, y'all. Y'all leave comments on this video. Leave your comments and concerns. Did I say something wrong? Did I say something right? Make sure you leave your comment at the bottom of the screen, and I will read your comment. Make sure you like, share, comment. And if you're not currently subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that button because it's free. It's free. Hit that button. And if you feel so nice, make sure you hit that cash app right there because I am on the road to getting some new equipment for this podcast because there's some things I want to buy for this podcast. And I am, what's the goal? I am $35 shy of meeting my goal to get some new equipment for this podcast. So if you're feeling what I'm feeling, now I know you feeling what I'm feeling, hit that reset button. You like how I did that? But anyway, keep it real, keep it thrill, keep it motherfucking trill. Your boy DJ Amazing is out.